Hey, this is Howard and Etta.
That's I'm happy.
We have been invited back to do another Heart to Heart for the year 2023 by the wonderful Keeping Up with the Griffins. Last year was KaylaMar that nominated us for the Griffins Heart to Heart. So this year, the Griffins asked us themselves. So here we go. Question number one. Okay, Howard, what is your anniversary date? And let me read my own writing. How long have you been with Etta?
The first one is I don't know the date because we never had one. So it's either I think it's like February the 2nd,
Yeah, somewhere in there. Yeah.
25 years ago.
Yep. 1998. So, yeah, 25 years. So there you go. February-ish beginning and 25 years.
Yeah.
Question number two. Tell us the story of how, tell us the story of the first time you saw each other.
Well, damn, sticking in my mouth. I can't recall the first time, but we was working at our city hall, and I saw her as she used to come out at the reception desk, and that's how I started noticing her.
And flirting. Well, so
Conversating.
yeah, for how I first, when I first saw Howard, I think he was still in uniform.
Yes.
Yeah, he was still in uniform. And he wasn't flirtatious in the beginning,
Nope.
but he definitely made it known that he was interested.
That was later on.
Yeah, so, okay. Question number three. What qualities or traits do you see in me? And what's your favorite?
Well, first of all, she's a great conversationist, and she's straight up, and she turned my tingles in my jingles.
So, what is your favorite?
Well, my
Thing about-
favorite thing about her is that she don't get on my nerves.
Oh,
She
Lord,
do
we
not break my
talk
golden
about-
number one rule.
I forget about
Don't
that.
get on my damn nerves
Yeah,
for
don't-
whatever it may be.
Oh.
But that's the longevity of her is because she don't push my button.
Okay. For me, my favorite qualities about Howard are how he's straight up, he's no nonsense, but he will give you the shirt off of his back. There are so many families that can attest to that. It's not just me. He's just a giving person and he loves his family. The one thing that stood out to me is how he made it so important that I got close to him and his mom.
And my mama.
And I noticed the type of person that he was because he's still affectionate with his grown up son. So that stood out to me big time because I said if he's taking care of his mama and he's loving his family, he's going to love me. So,
And I do love her.
yes, he does. Okay, question number four. What is the biggest lesson you have learned from each other?
My biggest lessons that loose lips sink ships, and I learned to keep my mouth shut. Don't speak out on every little thing, and don't get an attitude so quick.
Yes, he says that all the
Patience is
time.
what she taught me.
Yes. I think for me, the biggest lesson that I have learned is that it is nothing like being yourself. If someone doesn't love you for who you are, then they are not your person.
Yeah, that's true.
All right, question number five. How do you define love?
Well, me personally, that's a lot. It's not. It's more than one or two, three things.
Yep.
But I would say, which is my weakness, is thinking about her all the time. I couldn't even do my job at City Hall because I was too busy thinking about it. Somebody could have shot me. I've been dead because I'm up here thinking about her ass. So my opinion is the constant thought of her beauty.
Yeah. For me, I can't just define love because it's so much.
Right.
It's so vast. And in these 25 years, love just it changes. It gets greater. It got crazy. I mean, so it's a lot. So I
All
can't
right.
just base it on how to define love. I will define it by saying love is everlasting. It is meant. Okay. And yes, multifaceted, and it's just one of those things where you can't just define it with one word.
Well, I want to say in reference of meeting her, I did security uh, for Junior Walker, the All Stars. Those you don't know, you look it up for Motown, who Junior Walker was. And Junior Walker, I was talking to him. He was taking a break, sitting in a limousine. I said, "Hey, Mr. Walker, see that tall girl there?" I said, "Man, she fine, boy." I said, "Damn, she fine." He said, "Well, man, won't you say something to her?" I said, "Shit, man, she with that man." He said, "Hell with him." He said, "Ain't you married?" So he said, "Look, if you wanna, go for it.
Child.
Life is too short."
And that's why he
That's
chased
right.
me for 3 years.
3 years. It was a layaway plan.
Change. How did having children change you as a couple? If you didn't have children, how do you think it would affect you if you did? You have a child, and I have nieces and nephews.
It never was an issue with us.
Yeah.
I don't make them, she ain't carrying them. So that's the answer to
And
that.
he has his, so
And
I
she
got my
got enough.
adopted. Yes,
She got
Lord.
many adopted nieces and nephews.
So we operate as
And
a
I got
family.
grandkids.
Yes, we operate as a family and have a choice from day one.
Or day
So-
2 or 3.
So, number 7, movie or sitcom couple. What movie or sitcom couple would you like your relationship to be similar to? What movie or sitcom?
Well, my first impression was she didn't like. I said Martin.
Because I would be kicking his ass.
Well, I like Martin because he's funny.
Yeah, he's a male chauvinist too.
Yeah, well, he's funny. That's all I got to say.
And for me, I would say,
Um,
I would say Sanaa Lathan and Tay Diggs in the movie Brown Sugar.
all right.
That long time, old time, rekindled, find each other kind of love. And that's that deep, dark, good, not
Deep,
going
dark
away,
chocolate.
not going nowhere kind of love. So yeah, that was cute. So, all right, number 8. What is something that I can't never read my own damn handwriting. Number 8. What is something that you think we both have in common?
We are movie fanatics.
Yes, love movies.
We are movie fanatics
Yeah, we love to eat.
and
That's
love
obvious.
to go out and eat.
Yes, very forward, very straightforward. Oops, we forgot number 9. I just happened to record reading to understand before recording.
Being around my shit. What's the brings you most joy is being around my shit.
Right.
Yes, and I admire how she changed 5 times a day. She's a change closer.
Anyway, number 10. What are some short-term and long-term goals you think we have as a couple? Short-term?
Short-term cruise.
Perfect. Long-term?
Cruise.
Y'all know that's all I want to do. Okay,
Next
so you
question.
got that. Number 11. At this point in time, what are you most excited about in our relationship?
I love spending time with the lovely Miss Etta.
Yes,
That has always been my thing.
yes. And in the very beginning, that is all he ever said. He wasn't even worried about anything else. He just wanted that time.
Right. If
To
I get
just-
that time, I know I would get the booty.
Yeah, so getting that time was like everything for him. So yeah, that's a good one. For me, yeah, I'll say that too. I love spending time with him. I love when we're talking because we are just like we're a wealth of information. So I
And
love
very
us.
opinionated.
Yep. So yeah. Okay. Question number 12.
12.
In what ways can we continue building and strengthening our relationship?
Well, I always have to go first because she in charge. But as long as we continue to go out, continue to talk to each other, and I like going out and entertaining with her. So as long as we keep doing that, I think we don't have a problem.
Yeah, I'm the same way. We talk a lot, and as long as we, keep open communication, everybody know communication is key. As long as we keep that going, it's no way you can go wrong with communicating and relating to one another. I think for me that strengthens your relationship. Just being who you are and appreciating your partner for who they are. Don't try to change them. Continue to love them for who they are, and it's just that easy.
And as a PG rating, I like to say, I'm always checking out her body. Hell of a body.
You are never peachy.
All right.
Okay, number 13. What is your love language? Meaning words of affirmation, acts of service, gifts, quality time, or physical touch? Jesus, that's all.
Well, I'm gonna start with the physical touch,
Yep.
and I always admire the way she appears with clothes and without clothes. So I'm into her beauty. I always talk about it was beauty that killed the beast.
That's your favorite line.
That's my
in the
favorite
movie.
line. Yep, it's beauty that messed me up. So
For me, I think our love language is food. Going
oh
out.
yeah, ooh, yeah.
Yeah. We
We in a restaurant right now.
right, which is why we're doing this in the restaurant, is to basically continue how we do. That's our thing. So
Yeah.
definitely time. We definitely have to spend that quality time together. If you go back to any of the older videos, he made that a priority.
Priority.
So, going out, spending time together, definitely the physical touch, because he's the one that can't be beside you without touching a hand, a leg, or something. Even if we're asleep, you get this.
All I got to say, I've been bamboozled and I'm hooked.
And so, final and 14. Question number 14. Based on your own relationship, what advice could you offer other couples that may help them in some way? What kind of advice we could offer others?
Well, that's such a universal question, but you got to have things in common.
Hmm.
But you might not be able to spend every moment together. A little absence makes the heart fonder anyway.
Yeah.
But spending time together and talking, even if it's just on the phone. If you don't see the person,
Yep.
talking. I used to love calling her on the job just to say hello. It's
Just thinking about you.
just thinking about you. I was a security officer. I'm gonna get shot and killed because I'm thinking about her ass. So being thoughtful. Basically, if you care for that person, you let that person know how you care.
Right.
How you feel. I don't hide my feelings, so
Right.
I
You
don't
need
know
to.
about I don't know about ever
You
men.
need to
Yeah.
be expressive
Yeah.
and things like that. So, for me, I would recommend you to check out my playlist for Vlogtober.
Ladies.
I had 30 days. I missed a day, so I didn't do all 31 days. I have 30 days of different ways that it takes to continue a good relationship. And I will list that in the playlist. I will list that in the description. So that is it, honey.
Hey.
I want to thank the Griffins again for this magnificent collaboration, this heart-to-heart collab. There are so many other couples that are participating in this. That also will be listed down in the description. So we are to tag someone to do the heart-to-heart. That would be Miss Mia Mr. and Mrs. Goddard, I would like to see y'all do this.
But while they're trying to decide who else to tag, my cousins, the Monroes, I need you to get in on this. And back to whatever they're talking about.
And with that, we will
And
say
with that, I'm say, I love that pony.
goodbye and thank you for watching.
Toodaloo.
See you in the next one.
To evolve is to live.